Hello and welcome to PM Home Edition. I'm Sean McMullen with Sighthound Home Services. Today we will be discussing air filters. There's many different types of air filters for different uses. Most folks think an air filter is to keep your air clean inside your house. The air filter for the HVAC system is designed to maintain cleaner air for the system itself. So you don't have dirt and debris, dust collecting on components inside the system. So it's actually a maintenance element to protect your system. Let's take a look at a couple different styles and how to change them out. So we're going to start with the 1-inch air filter. This is your standard fiberglass mesh 1-inch air filter. As you can see, you can actually see right through the filter. You can see the wall, you can see that outlet that's on the back side of the filter, the baseboard. This filter is really designed to keep large clumps of dust out of the system. This 1-inch filter must be swapped out every 30 days to maintain some sort of filtration for the air coming in. This next filter is a pleated filter. So you can see, you can't see through this filter. It has pleats, so it's going to do a much better job at filtering out the air. It's going to pull out some of the contaminants like pollen, dust, pet dander, things of that nature. But again, the filter is really designed to protect the system so you don't have as many maintenance concerns for that. One of these filters can last up to 3 months depending on your house. If you keep the windows open, if you have pets, things of this nature, you may need to actually change out this filter every 30 days. So it's good to put it in, check it after 30 days, and see if it needs to be swapped out or can you extend the life up to 90 days. There is a 2-inch variety filter that can last up to 90 days as well, though it's not nearly as common as the 1-inch. Next, you're going to have your 4-inch filter. It can be 3 to 4 inches. These will last 6 to 9 months in between exchanging. Again, they filter out quite a bit of particulates, but it is mainly, again, to maintain the system, as much dust off of the coils in the heat exchanger, all the different components inside your system to protect them. But this is a 4-inch version. They do make 5 and 6-inch versions as well. Those can last up to a year. All these filters are dependent on your system. You can't just buy the one you want and stick it in. It's got to fit the space that the system, your HVAC system, has allocated for it. So let's take a look on the system and see what size filter this particular house has. Okay, once again, we're back in the attic. We got to take a look at the system and see what kind of filter is on it. So this piping here, this coming in is going to be my return air. I've got return air coming into this plenum. This plenum then is going into the furnace here. So we would take a look. You go straight in, no good solid connection. There's no access. If there's a 4-inch filter, it would go right here, and it would filter the air right before it comes into the furnace, and then move on throughout the rest of the system. But there is nothing here except for the plenum straight into the furnace. So this house does not have a 4-inch filter on the unit. It doesn't have it has no filter on the unit. So let's see if we can find out where the filters are. Because I see multiple returns coming in, I'm probably gonna have multiple filters. Let's take a look. Okay, well, looking downstairs in the family room, there is an air return here with a filter in it. So that's gonna be a 1-inch filter. Let's see if we can find the other one. Okay, upstairs at the top of the stairs, next to the mechanical room, I have another air return. This one we're gonna go ahead and open up and check out the filter and see what it looks like. Air returns should not be screwed down. They should just have a thumb latch or something to open them up. Here's the filter. Doesn't look too bad. Here's a brand new one. You can see the color difference. It's a little bit dirty, but we're gonna go ahead and change it out. Now when you change out a filter, on this side it tells you which direction does the air go. So the air is actually going into this space because it's the pull, it's the return. So make sure the arrow is pointing that way. Let me set it in. And that's it. We're all done. Air filter has been changed. All right, today we went through air filters. We looked at different sizes. So you have to verify with your HVAC system what size filter you have, what thickness you have. Good rule of thumb is once you determine the filter and how often you need to exchange it, go ahead and buy a year's supply at a time. So if you're going to be using those 1-inch fiberglass filters, you need to buy 12 at a time, have them staged so you can swap them out on a monthly basis. If you have a pleated filter, you can buy 4 to 5, 6 at a time, just depending on how often you have to change out your filter. Big 4-inch filter, just buy 1 or 2 at a time and then see how it goes. But you need to know what size filter you have, and then go ahead and make sure you do the exchange. It's not that difficult of a process, it's more of remembering to do it. So today's day and age, everybody's got a smartphone or email that tracks them. So go ahead and put a reminder in your mailbox, in your calendar, to change out your filters and keep your system clean and functioning. Thanks again for watching PM Home Edition. Hit the like button at the bottom. Go ahead and subscribe. We'll see you on the next edition. This is Sean McMullen with Sighthound Home Services. Take care.